Workers will be allowed to work without masks, but they will be required to prove they have been vaccinated. Find out how they can prove it to their employer.
And COVID cases are the lowest they've been in a year. Now there's a push to get people vaccinated.
And it's a soggy and windy Monday morning. Look at the lake. It does not look inviting right now. We'll take you outside and let you know how long this wet weather sticks around.
Up with KREM begins now.
Well, good morning and welcome to Up with KREM. So we told you about Holland America offering cruises out of Seattle to Alaska. But now other cruise lines are jumping in on the trend.
Princess Cruises have already sent ads to customers to book cabins. And the Port of Seattle says Celebrity, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, they're all ready to go. We'll hear more about those cruises coming up. And of course, join our conversation, grab a cup of coffee, let us know what you think. Some of you are saying yes, definitely. Would you go on a cruise right now? Others are saying not yet. I would hop on a cruise today, no questions asked. So that's kind of exciting, just the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, even the possibility that we're even talking about it, it seems magical.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, hey, we want to address something because, hey, look, we're all a little bit closer today following Following new CDC guidelines, we can all sit this close together,
yes,
and we can finally cheers.
We can
cheers.
Cheers.
Clink,
cheers,
clink,
cheers.
clink.
Get over here.
Oh,
Get over.
There we go.
I didn't know if I was going to wind up with some lipstick on my cup.
Yeah, you don't want that. Well, this is actually the first time ever that Jeremy, myself, and Dana Marie have sat this close together in a year. It's been kind of crazy. You've seen us in those, what we call a split box on TV, and sometimes it's not as fun because we want to look at each other this way, but it's kind of weird in a box. So we're glad to be in person right next to each other.
And we can talk, so that means no more awkward TV.
Yeah, we
No,
like good TV.
I'm not gonna make promises we can't keep.
That's true.
We like it a little awkward sometimes.
Oh, we've got some great awkward TV coming up, but for now, let's do weather. All right, let's get you out the door because it is a bit nasty early on this morning. You can see the rain coming down there in Coeur d'Alene. Ooh, it's a bit gloomy and a bit windy early on today. Temperatures hanging out in the mid-40s, 45 degrees in Spokane, wind out of the south-southwest at about 18 miles per hour, gusting to about 25 miles per hour. And it's mid-40s across the inland northwest. A chilly start to the day thanks to all that wind and rain. Well, I guess somewhat mild compared to those 30s we saw last week. But here you go, a bit gusty throughout the entire day. Wind gusts around 25 to even 30 miles per hour in Spokane throughout the day. Just know it's going to be breezy and it's going to be wet. You can see a good push of moisture across the inland northwest right now. Let's keep hoping that this keeps coming because we need the rain, and it does look like it will. Right now it's light in a lot of areas. We're seeing some heavier pockets of precipitation. I think Spokane Valley, if you're over toward Liberty Lake, you might catch some of those. Maybe even into Post Falls, a little heavy rain early on this morning. But other than that, it's just kind of those steady showers taking us into the start of the day. Those will persist through the day. We'll see some scattered and, I guess, isolated showers today. Tomorrow, rain's a slight bit more widespread. Might see some heavy pockets once again. But all in all, a rather nice, mild start to the work week. Temperatures pretty close to where they should be this time of year. And by this afternoon, that's mostly cloudy skies in the upper 60s.
Coronavirus cases are at their lowest in nearly a year, in part due to the effectiveness of the vaccine.
The 7-day average for new coronavirus cases in the United States is less than 30,000. That's about a tenth of what we saw at the January peak. In 9 states, at least 70% of adults are partially vaccinated. In 10 others, mostly states in the South, have less than a half that got 1 dose. Epidemiologist Dr. Arthur Reingold says vaccinating new people might mean chasing some of them down.
Going to community centers, going to farmers markets, whatever it is, but going to where the people are.
Well, right now there's also new guidance for Washington labor and industries. One of the big changes include employers can let their staff work without a mask.
Yeah, that's right, Dana Marie. And Brandon T. Jones joins us now live from downtown Spokane with more. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning, Tim, Dana Marie. That's exactly right. Employers can now let their staff go without wearing a mask. However, workers must provide proof of vaccination to the L&I before doing so. This also does not stop employers from still requiring a mask. And of course, workers can still choose to wear a mask on their own. The new L&I guidance does not change masking rules for healthcare settings like hospitals, long-term care, or doctors' offices. Neither does it change for correctional facilities, homeless shelters, schools, childcare centers, or day camps. A federal order requiring masks on public transportation also remains in place. Before ending mask and social distance requirements, employers must confirm workers are fully vaccinated. As mentioned, there are a couple of ways workers can prove this vaccination. They can do so by providing a CDC vaccination card, a photo of that card, a signed attestation from the worker, or documentation from the state immunization information system. And all of these must be available to the L&I before dropping those masks inside of your workplace. Tim, Dan Marie.
All right, thank you so much, Brandon. Now, of course, with all that information, we want to hear from you. Let's take a look at the question of the morning we have on social media. Would you feel safe in a business where the workers are not wearing masks? Right now, 75% of you are saying yes compared to the 25% saying no. We've also gotten a lot of responses from you this morning. Let us know how you feel. You can also jump onto Twitter, vote 509-448-2000.
It's time for your morning rush. More news in less time.
First up, filling up your gas tank may be a little bit more painful than usual. The average U.S. price of regular grade gasoline jumped 8 cents over the past 2 weeks. Now, the average price is not $3.10. That's over $1 higher than it was a year ago. And industry analysts say that this can be attributed to the 10-day shutdown of the Colonial Pipeline following a cyber attack.
After 17 nights lost in the Umpqua National Forest, a 69-year-old man was found alive on Sunday. Harry Burley was reported missing Friday, May 7th, after he failed to return home from a camping trip. After days of searching, a team found him in a shelter he made near where he was lost. They called out and he actually responded. Police say he was walking and complaining of some minor pain, but is in stable condition.
Spokane Transit is offering a free summer pass for kids. This pass allows kids ages 6 to 18 to ride for free from June 15th to September 15th. It also allows them to pick up this pass at area libraries. The STA says their goal of the new program is to increase access to public transit for youth, develop future public transit users, and allow youth access to free or discounted programs available in the region.
And that's your morning rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media. Well, we have been testing out some of Spokane Parks and Recreation summer camps, and after the break, we're taking a disc golf. So stick around to see who comes out on top.